coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom. I appreciate the support. 33, man. 33 years of prison stories. We out here. We rolling. We doing it. We trying to get to it, man. 100K on the way. I believe it. You know, I claim it, and we gonna go get it, man. So let's just keep on pushing. Keep pushing this content out there, man. I hope y'all keep liking, commenting, and subscribing. Hope you keep going, telling a friend to tell a friend to bring them over here to this positive movement, this positive energy. We just trying to reach them and teach them. And hopefully when we do that, we can save a few of them, man. Because like I say, misinformed people. So a lot of these young kings and queens been misinformed out here. And we out here to better educate them on what one mistake can do to your life. You know, where it can have you end up at and what position it can have you in, man. So y'all work with me and help me get this message out, man, by like, commenting, and sharing these videos, man. I appreciate you all. Everybody who joined the Morning Muds. If you're not hip to the Morning Mud, man, you better tap in and grab you a cup. Wake up and grab you a cup. Come sit down with us in the morning. Chop it up, laugh, you know, enjoy yourself. Talk your talk. You know, I talk back. We be having fun in that Morning Mud. And then if you ain't get enough then of this good vibe, then you come on join us at night, Twitch at night. We be on Twitch about 7 o'clock, man. We be out there just talking and playing music and dancing and cutting up and whatnot. Just enjoying ourselves, man. You know, that's what life is all about. If you're not laughing, you're not living. So, you know, we try to laugh and enjoy ourselves, man, and have a good vibe and put all of the negativity aside, man. We feed the positive, starve the negative over here on TBP Nation. So I appreciate everybody who be tapping in with me. Excuse me, I appreciate everybody who are locked in and stay locked in, man. Salute, TBP Nation, we out here. Oh, man. Today I wanted to talk about something that I rarely have spoke on in this YouTube thus far. Basically out of respect, you know what I'm saying? Basically out of respect for, you know, the movement, man. And that is the Muslim nation in the penitentiary, man. It's big in the penitentiary, as people already know. Even people who ain't been to prison already know. You know, the Muslim community is big in prison, man. Some places you go is not as big as it is on other places. Some places you go is not as serious as it is on other places. It all depends on where you at, who running it, who the imam, meaning that's the head of the Nation of Islam on each institution. They always got an imam on all of them. And yeah, if you got a serious cat at the head of it and a disciplined cat at the head of it, it's gonna be some serious stuff going on, man. And they ain't doing no playing, man. They about their what they about, and they ain't taking no shorts, and they ain't compromising and none of that. You know, but then you may be on another institution where the imam is not so strict. He not, you know, really on his deen himself. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on where you at. But I done been places where, you know, they ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? They ain't playing and they respect it, man. And I barely avoided confrontation with the Muslims a couple of times. And to be honest, to what I feel anyway, no fault of my own. You know what I'm saying? No fault of my own. Every time that I've almost had a conflict with the Muslims, it's always been about them approaching me for something that has something to do with another Muslim, you know. And it's always something about my involvement with another Muslim. Because, say for instance, I may know a Muslim, he may be a Muslim, he may be in the Nation of Sunni or whatever, and he may not be all the way on his deen. He believe in what he doing. He believe in you know, Islam, but he flawed, you know what I'm saying? He might want to get high. He might want to drink. He might want to smoke cigarettes. He might want to, you know, be jumping in the shower on the woman, you know what I'm saying, gunning the CO. But at the same time, he'll be reading his Quran and he'll be going to Juma and all of this type of stuff. But he'll be keeping that away from the powers that be, you know, the Iman and all this and all that, because they may not be in the block with him. If they ain't in the block with him, he doing his thing. And, you know, when he around them, he disciplined. So the thing about that is, in the system, like I say, depending upon who the Iman is, he got eyes and ears everywhere. If he heard tell of this type of activities going on, then you gonna have to answer to that. You know what I'm saying? Now, where I come in is, I might be the dude with the weed, so I might, you know, sell the Muslims some weed, or I'm the dude, always was the dude with the store box, and he may come borrow something from the store box to go purchase weed or go purchase wine or cigarettes or whatever the case may be. And in their community, they don't supposed to patronize a store box. They don't supposed to borrow from nobody. They don't supposed to owe nobody nothing. So you got a lot of them, and I do mean a lot of them. They will sneak around and come to the store box and borrow stuff from the store box. I mean, they'll come down to your cell. First, you'll have a conversation with them, but you might already know them. Me, I might already know them. They might already be in the block. But they'll come to the cell. They'll run out of whatever it is. Overtime work. They'll run into somebody like me, and they'll get cool with me, and they'll know I run the store box, and they be doing their thing. But they might come down to the joint and say, hey, let me holler at you, bank. Look, man, look, I be buying stuff every now and then, but my money good. I'm going to pay you with it, but, you know, you can't let nobody know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cool. I'm in business. This is my business. I run a business. I run the business to make money. I make the money off the store buy. Okay, cool. Man, they'll come down to your cell, act like they chopping it up with you, and they be right at the door telling me what they want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, give me 2 bags of chips, 2 sodas, and 2 honey buns. Yeah, ice honey buns. All right, put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. Can you wrap it up? All right, wrap it up. All right, I got you. So what? So it's what I owe you. 3. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I run my store box with an iron fist. I don't care who you are, whatever, you come borrow it, I want my money. Now, I can say I show love to the Muslim brothers. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. Because I run my stuff 100%. 1 for 2, 100%. You get 2, you owe 4, you get, you know what I'm saying, 4, you owe 6, you know what I'm saying, 6 is 12, all that, whatever it is. But they got a thing in there too. Dudes that just do the half store box, be trying to make money and want people to come to them. They'll run a 2 for 3 store box. You only paying, you know, whatever percentage that is. You get 2, you ain't got to bring them but 3 back. You know what I'm saying? You get 3, you ain't got to bring them but 5 back. You know what I'm saying? They trying to undercut you so they can get some business. But it don't usually work that way. Dudes still don't go to those type of store boxes that much because they don't really have a whole lot of stuff. See what I'm saying? If you come to me, I'm always going to have what you need. Whatever it is, if it's in that commissary, I'm going to have it. So, but my prices is higher. You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably more stricter than the next guy. But, you know, I'm always having. So, therefore, a dude might come to you and borrow from you. He don't want to keep borrowing from you, then this person, that person. So if they start borrowing from you, they'll try to stick to you because they don't want to owe but one person. So dudes, the Muslim brothers will come down there and they'll be wanting this stuff and you got to wrap it up. You got to, you know what I'm saying? And then they might leave. They'll be like, look, I'm going to roll out, right? Set it by the door. I'm going to come back down here on my way to the shower. When I got my shower bag, I'm just going to scoop it up, put it in my shower bag. They do all of that to make sure whatever spies is in the part that's going to go back and tell the imam that I saw such and such bond from Bank Stobot. They going to go, yeah, they will go do that. You know what I'm saying? And then he going to pull up on the dude and say, brother, I heard you know, you in debt, brother. You borrowing, you know what I'm saying? You know, we don't condone that, brother. I mean, what's going on? Is it something we need to know about? Woo, 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 woo. And whatever, depending upon what he say, he may 100% he probably going to deny it. But then What they'll turn around and do, depending on who it is, they'll pull up on me. Yeah, they'll pull up on me. Brother Banky, can I talk to you for a minute? Yes, sir, bro. What's happening? Brother, you know how we run the nation, right? You know we got certain things that we do and we don't do, my brother. And one thing we don't do, my brother, is we don't borrow from people. We don't go to store boxes. We don't get in debt, my brother. So I understand you run a business and everything, and we don't knock that because, you know, you're not a part of the nation. You know, entrepreneurship. You do what you got to do. But my brother, we would ask you not to serve any of our brothers, not to loan any of our brothers anything, because whatever they need, we will provide it for them. So we don't want you loaning to none of our people. You understand? And we not telling you. This is a request from us, but we are asking you, if one of our brothers do decide to come to you and want to borrow something, we would ask that you deny them, my brother. We would ask that you deny them, my brother. And brother, we would also ask you that you just let us know who it is, brother, so we can deal with it in our way. You know, and I know you, brother, you may consider that snitching or whatever, but we don't consider that snitching, my brother, because you're not telling it to the man, you're telling it to us. And this is a part of our community. We want to be able to protect our community. We want to be able to uphold and represent the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And we gonna deal with it in our own way, my brother. So, you know, and I'd be like, man, listen, man, I understand that. I respect that or whatnot, but I run a business too, and you know, I'm in the business of making money, man. And I don't try to discriminate from who come borrow from me. Now, as far as me come telling y'all who borrow from me, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever business I conduct with that person, that's between me and them. And then they would counter with, well, my brother, if one of our people borrow from you, my brother, and then they don't pay you, my brother, we heard you very strict on your payment. And you will probably want to have a issue with our brother. And if you have an issue with our brother, then you're going to have an issue with the nation, my brother. So we trying to bypass all of that. You know what I'm saying? We trying to weed out the good, the bad, and keep in the good. If we have a brother that cannot stop doing these things like borrowing and getting into all of this foolery, then we're going to have to, you know, part ways with him. But in the meantime, if he is a part of what we got going on, you understand me, and he has an issue, it becomes our issue. So what we trying to do is just safeguard everybody, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's their smooth way of telling you. That's their smooth and subtle way of telling you, if one of our brothers borrow from you and he can't pay you, my brother, we not going to allow you to hurt him, my brother. We're not going to allow you to hurt him, my brother. You dig what I'm saying? So I picked up on what he was putting down, and I'm telling you, I've had a couple of these conversations. You understand me? And I let him know, I'm like, yeah, well, you know, I run my, like I say, I don't discriminate. I run my store box the same for everybody. If you don't pay me, yeah, it's, you know, I'm going to want to be paid because you came and got that from me. You know what I'm saying? If I don't allow nobody to pay me, allow somebody not to pay me, and I don't do nothing, then I won't have a business. You know what I'm saying? And I say, plus, I ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't tell this dude, well, you can't borrow from me. What if he take issue with me? You know what I'm saying? Because he see me loaning this guy, that guy, the white guy, the Spanish guy, the black guy, the thug, the quiet guy, and then I tell him, no, I can't loan you nothing. You know what I'm saying? He might take issue with me. Well, my brother, if he take issue with you, then my brother, you bring that to us as well. We will deal with that, my brother. I said, then we go back into me snitching, me telling on somebody. I can't do that. Brother, it's not snitching. You're not going to the man. You coming to us, brother, so we can resolve issues. The bottom line is, my brother, we all want peace. And we just going to resolve issues. We deal with our issues in-house. That's not snitching, my brother. I said, to me, it is. Well, I beg to differ, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So, now, you know what I'm saying? This is the type of conversations you having with these dudes, because they serious now. They super serious. You know what I'm saying? And had I say, okay, well, Joe Blow or such said, but man, them people be, you know what I'm saying? They got rules and regulations. They, you know what I'm saying? And I done been on compounds with the Iman, he's straight thugged out. You know what I'm saying? Big and, you know what I'm saying? And straight thugged out. And when them dudes ain't following the rules and regulations, he take them in the cell and bang them out. Mop, mop, mop. You know what I'm saying? And give them lessons or whatever that they got to do. But they don't even supposed to fight back. And big as this joker was, even if they fought back, I don't know how good their success rate will be. You know what I'm saying? But it's serious, man. They take that stuff serious and they not playing, and they don't want no issues, because if they have issues, they gonna move as a unit. You know, you not really gonna beef with no Muslim dude, no matter if you just a civilian or you in a gang or you not gonna really beef with no Muslim dude that's really into that Muslim stuff and they got an iman on that camp, and them people ain't gonna them people are not gonna take issue with that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna take issue with that. You know what I'm saying? And they will pick that Bethlehem up. You know what I'm saying? And chop you down in the name of Allah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Allah walk back all on you, man. They not playing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I done had some tense conversations with that, all because of me loaning them something or selling them something. You know what I'm saying? And somebody going back and telling it. You know what I'm saying? Because just because I ain't going to let them know, that don't mean somebody else ain't going to let them know. They had people everywhere, man, that they be watching them and be telling them what's going on. And I was like, man, this is crazy to me, but it's the penitentiary. Yeah, it's the penitentiary. That's the you know, the rules of the land. You know, so like I say, I done known some jokers, man, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, all of that, man. They be nervous pervs too. Man, them jokers will go in their cell and smoke that weed and smoke them cigarettes and light incense and have that oil burning in there to make sure don't nobody walk by and smell it. Man, some of them jokers will get that weed, get them cigarettes and go in the laundry room and smoke that joint. They won't even smoke it in their cell in case another Muslim come to holler at them and then they can smell it. You know what I'm saying? They be, yeah, they be dipping and dodging. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was on the joint, like I said, when they had the big old, you know, the big muscle Iman, he putting hands on dudes. And man, I remember they had the Muslim brother in there, he used to sneak in the shower, get on them girls and, you know what I'm saying, be doing what he do. Man, girl said she won't even tell it. She said she ain't even gonna write him up, she don't do nothing. She gonna tell the Iman. She told the Iman, and man, he probably would have rather her roll him up. He probably would have rather her roll him up, man, because he took dude in the cell and punished him and made him go back up to the booth and apologize to the female. Apologized to the CO and promised her that he would never do that again. He apologized for disrespecting her as a black woman and blah, blah, blah. And then got dismissed away from the booth. And the Iman go up there and tell her, sister, I appreciate you. I respect you. And I want you to know that you would never, ever have to worry about anything like that happening again. Furthermore, if any Muslim that represent this nation right here on the other side or this side see fit to disrespect you, my sister, I'm talking about by the shower, by way verbally, by way of any way, you let me know and I will deal with it. You do not have to go to the administration. You do not have to go to the man. If you have issue with any of my brothers, if you let me know, I assure you that it will be taken care of. And you will get all due apologies that's owed to you, and you'll never have an issue again. Man. Man, them jokers in there was not doing nothing. CO scream on them. Hey, don't go in that cell. All right, my bad. Yeah, cause they won't play. You know what I'm saying? They won't play, man, but they'll pull up. He pulled up on me about loaning the dude some stuff. And I think he really had an attitude about me saying that I can't tell him who bought stuff from me. And he kept on asking the same question over. He said it about 3 times. I'm telling him, I can't do that, man. He said, his response kept being, well, why can't you? Why can't you? And I said, because I can't. That's not what I stand for. He said, but this is what we stand for. If we have somebody that's out of order, why wouldn't you want to help us get him in order as a black man? Does the money mean that much to you that you don't want to help your brother, man? I mean, he was hitting me. He younger than me. He was a young dude. He hit me with all this, you know what I'm saying, psychology, reverse psychology. I'm like, bro, you twisting this around. It ain't it. I'm not trying to help a black man, bro. I'm trying to help me first. Self-preservation is the first law of nature. If I got a business, what I look like if I'm going behind dudes' back and telling something on them and they hurting my business and they patronizing my business, I said, man, that don't even make sense. Tell me how that makes sense. He said, because you helping the overall character of the black man. You know what I'm saying? We about discipline. If we ain't got discipline, we ain't got nothing. So if we got a brother that's not adhering to our discipline, then we need to correct him and get him on the right path. That's more supersedes making $1, my brother. You know what I'm saying? The Joker was putting up a mean argument, man, but I can't break my principles to suit your principles. You see what I'm saying? I can't break my legs so you can walk. You dig? So, man, yeah, I don't think we, you know, we weren't on the same page, man. We had the same ideas, but we weren't on the same page, man. And I think he took offense to that, man, because we was always cool, but I think he took offense to that because he felt like I was holding back information that he already knew. He already knew what was going on. You got to assume people know what's going on when they come to you. He know what's going on. He just needed me to give confirmation. And I'm sure the it was two of them that he talking about was super glad, nervous, perfect that I ain't, you know, spilling beans, because they definitely was born for me on a regular. You know what I'm saying? Because one of them was smoking cigarettes and the other one was drinking. Every time the dude come up with the clear, he borrowed so he could pay to buy the clear because he had his people to send him money once a month. You know what I'm saying? So when his money get here, he you know what I'm saying, he'll go pay his debts. But before his money get here, if the clear come up, he want the clear. He gonna sneak the liquor. He gonna actually get the liquor, go get in the shower like he taking a shower, because he ain't even trust his celly not to tell, because they gonna automatically put pressure on your celly. Whoever you sleeping with, they gonna have pressure on your celly. They gonna come to his cell, make sure you ain't got no issue with their brother. And if you have a problem with my brother, because they don't want you to get in no cell fights and nothing like that. So they gonna talk to your celly. Yeah, they gonna talk to your celly. And it's an imposing threat behind their pull-up. They talking nice, but they talking with undertone of, like, you really don't want no issues with us. So so it's best to go ahead on and, you know, cooperate with us. You know what I'm saying? That type of talk, you know, like Mafia type talk, like, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. You know what I'm saying? One of them type joints, man. So, yeah, man. But overall, they some super good brothers, man. They just no nonsense. And they don't want you, you know what I'm saying, walking around here misrepresenting their brand, what they stand for. You understand me? They ain't going for it. You know what I'm saying? They not going for it. If they know about it, they gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's been dudes that's been in the cell with Muslims and you know, got issues with the Muslims. You know what I'm saying? Got fighting with the Muslims. And them people coming, man, they coming in there, even if you in the wrong, even if they in another building, another block, they coming up over there. You know them when they walk in the park, suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? Shirt button up to the top, you know, pants up, cuffs rolled up in pants so it don't be touching their shoes, boots laced up, shiny. Yeah, and they probably told them things, man. You know, they probably told them things, man. You know, so yeah, they gonna take issue with you, man. They gonna take issue with you, man. And yeah, they don't be doing no joking, man. It depends on, like I say, where you at. But if normally dudes don't have beefs with them, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, they know that the brothers is righteous. They coming from a righteous perspective. But they also know that them brothers is not, you know, normally they not scared to put no work in. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to feel like they doing it for a just cause. And the E-Man can tell them to move, they're going to move. If the E-Man, especially on certain instances, if the E-Man tell them to move on the administration, they're going to move on the administration. Yeah, that's how serious it be. If they tell them to move on the administration, they're going to move on the administration. You know what I'm saying? And I done been on institutions where it was understood that they knew that the community was so big on the institution that if they really had issues with a Muslim, they would go to the imam and let him know what was going on. Hey, look, he did this. He going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And if it be some issue where y'all gonna do, we gonna lock you down. So we letting you know we gonna take him to jail. So you got an issue with that or something, let us know. Cause they'll lock the imam. When they lock the imam up, they be nervous perfect because the imam can still send that word out there and say, hey man, they locked me up for this foolishness. Y'all need to represent, man. Y'all need, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to protest. Man, them jokers gonna protest, man. By any means necessary. You did? Because if they don't, then, you know, you not really with the movement. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, you don't really want issues with them people. Me included. I ain't want no issues with them. I ain't want no issues with them because, like I say, I consider them all as good brothers, you know what I'm saying, for what they stood for. I consider anybody good who's standing for something, you know what I'm saying, that's righteous, whether it's my thing or not, just that you standing for something righteous and you trying to do better, you trying to be better. I commend all of that. People that go to church, people that do whatever, the 5%ers. I got big respect for all of them, you know what I'm saying, because it's a discipline behind all of that, you know what I'm saying, and you know, in a place that's all negative, you trying to do anything positive, you know what I'm saying, I respect that, but yeah, them jokers won't doing no playing, man. And like I say, I done seen them come up in there like on Power 10. I told y'all one of them stores, they came up in there, they had a dude in there doing everything under the sun, and they found out, man, they came in that joint and told him to denounce his affiliation with the nation right now here on the spot. In the name of Allah. Get his head and the dudes behind him, they ready on point, the FOI, they Allahu Akbar. And they is so sincere. They is so sincere. And you already know he did what they told him to do. You know what I'm saying? If not, he would have got slaughtered up in there. You know what I'm saying? Because he was in there doing all types of tomfoolery, everything under the sun you could think of in the penitentiary he was doing. But he was hiding up under the banner that he, you know what I'm saying, that he was NOI, that he was, you know what I'm saying, part of the nation. You know, but he was faking with the bacon. As they say, faking with the bacon, you know, the Muslims, you faking, you eating the bacon. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going for none of that. You know what I'm saying? None of that. You can't be eating none of that stuff or none of that. You don't be out there cussing. You don't be using profanity. You don't be pulling up on the women trying to holler at them. You don't be looking at freak magazines. You don't drink, smoke, cigarettes, weed, do drugs. None of that. You ain't doing none of that. You ain't doing none of that. Them dudes is some of the most disciplined people I know, man. They not playing, man. You know what I'm saying? I got big respect for them, man, and I know a lot of them that I've been super cool with for years, man, decades, and cool with out here on the street, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to bro Vincent. Shout out to bro Willie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these dudes is serious, man. They super serious, and they ain't going for it, man. They live that life for real. That's what they about. That is their whole life. You know, dudes like bro Willie and bro Vincent, them dudes been on they dean since I known them, and I known both of them for decades. You know what I'm saying? And it done carried on over out on the street. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, it's some of them brothers is some of the most intellectual, intelligent brothers I've ever met, man. I'm trying to think of that brother name. Man, he man, what was his name? He was on Powhatan with me, man. That brother was so sharp, man. It ain't nothing, and I mean nothing you can't ask him about that he don't have some knowledge of in some way, shape, form, or fashion that he can break it down to you and explain it to you, man. His name will come to me probably when the video over. But shout out to him too, man, and all the nation, man. But yeah, man, them dudes weren't playing no games, man. They was serious, man. And I respected that, you know what I'm saying? I respected that, you know, I respected what they stood for and what they was doing, you know. So yeah, man, but that's how it is in there, man. But I didn't, like I say, only conversation I done had with them been because of the way of how I conduct my business. And when their people fall into my business, it becomes their business. You understand me? And I understood that, but I still had my own principles and morals that I had to live by. And I can't be having nobody come and borrow nothing from me or buy nothing from me and owing me, and then I'm telling somebody else what another man owed me. what another man is in debt to me. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I respect what y'all doing, but you gotta respect what I'm doing as well. And for the most part, the ones that had, you know, greater thinking, they understood where I was coming from, and they knew not to even ask me nothing like that. They, brother, is any of my people born from you, brother? Is any of my people in debt to you, my brother? You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on that. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on that, my brother. But yeah, man, yeah, you know, that's the Muslim community in there for the most part, man. You know what I'm saying? They real about what they do, and you know, the administration for the most part, depending upon where you at, unless you on one of them super racist institutions, they gonna respect that as well to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? To a certain degree, you know, depending upon how much respect the iman of that institution has, and they know it's in their files. You know what I'm saying? So. Shout out to the nation, man. Shout out to the Sunnis, man. Shout out to the 5%ers, man. You know, shout out to all of the brothers that's trying to do something positive in whatever shape, form, or fashion they trying to do it in, man. But I ain't want no smoke with them. I ain't want no smoke with them, man. You know what I'm saying? I got love for them, man. You know, straight like that. But anyway, man, I just wanted to talk about that, man. What made me talk about it is I always stop at this 7-Eleven. And either give me some water, man, some energy drinks, or some coffee. And it's ran by a bunch of Muslims. And every time I see them, they always greet me, you know what I'm saying? Assalamu alaikum. And I greet them, you know, alaikum assalam, you know. So they always, you know, greet me like that, man. And they always kind, man. So that's what made me think about this video. But anyway, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Peace and love to everybody out there, man. Big love to the TBP Nation, man. 100K on the way, man. Let's go. Let's get it. You know, TBP Nation, stand up, man. We out here. Like I said, it's a blessing in every lesson in. And the blessing is, man, that you have brothers, even in the worst conditions, trying to make sure that brothers do right. You know what I'm saying? Even in the worst of conditions, you have brothers trying to do the right thing, man. So I commend that, man. I salute that. And like I say, man, y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. I talk back. In the meantime, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, and duck them hooks. And if you in the nation, man, you better not be creeping around faking with the bacon, because they gonna find you. Bam!
The banking special. Yeah, pure deliciousness. Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.